Ahoy, shipmates! Don't know if you can hear those rumbles in the background. We've got some foul weather about. Look at that, it's coming up Southampton water. Emerald Princess is parting with a tug. That's really black clouds earlier over on cruise cam here. The Emerald Princess is just ready, and she says she's going early. She's already dropped some lines, she's singled up. 2 departures today, shipmates, just the 2. We have the Disney Fantasy at 4:45 and the Emerald Princess due away any second now. Not sure that we're going to get too many waivers, because I think it's pouring with rain out there. See the shipmates up on top of the Emerald Princess down there, taking the red ensign down. On the outside, is my microphone working? Yes, it is. They're raising a black flag. Oh, I wonder if that means they've got a tug. Because I did notice the radio that for some reason Emerald Princess has got a tug. Yeah, I think that's what it must be. Yeah. We saw Disney Fantasy arrive this morning. Looked really good coming up Southampton waters. It was really perfect timing. She came round the Isle of Wight and it was quite dark. And then just as she passed Cowshot, well, around Bramblebank, it started to get lighter. And right around Cowshot, really picked up beautifully. Very calm and still this morning. Not the same now, I hasten to add. The wind is from the south, so we should hear the Emerald Princess depart. Oh, I can hear the rain coming. Yeah, the rain's clouds are coming. This is the best weather day, sorry, the worst weather day we've had some while. Well, the shipmate Thomas, Ralph, welcome aboard, shipmate. Many thanks for subscribing. Yeah, that's thundering again. Turn the outside microphone back on. It's yeah, it's quite thunderous out there. Forecast has been for heavy showers all day, and so far we've managed to avoid them. But if you look from Cowes across, I think you can see the big clouds in the distance. Well, shipmate Louise Hardy, welcome aboard, shipmate. Looks like all lines are down on the Emerald Princess.
Red Eagle VTS, absolutely, thank you. No immediate traffic for you. The tank is still swinging on to Emerald 5. And Emerald Princess just gets us away from 46.
It was due away at 4 o'clock, but she was delayed to 4:30. Not sure why, didn't hear on the radio. Give you an idea of some sample pricing here, but I thought this was fairly interesting. Well, the shipmate Sue Milanthrop, welcome aboard, shipmate. This is a 14-day search for the Northern Lights, the sort of thing I quite fancy. I've never actually seen the Northern Lights really well. I'm quite interested in this. Southampton, a couple of days at sea. Trondheim in Norway, of course. Tromsø in Norway. Alta in Norway. Gladval in Norway. Also in Norway, back home. And it's overnight at Alta as well. It is raining, isn't it? It's obviously hitting something metal near my outside microphone. I might turn that off for a second. Yes, gosh. That's quite interesting. Well, there's shipmate Pete Gully. Welcome aboard, shipmate.
Yes, that's what we see. Thank you.
And also, interestingly, Paul, our chart sponsor, has also been telling me that not only is the Disney, I was going to say Disney Princess, I'm going to say it at some point, even the chap on VTS earlier said Disney Princess, even the Emerald Princess is full for the next couple of cruises. I suppose it's during the school holidays.
I'm on VTS.
But the Emerald Princess is off today. Off on quite an interesting cruise today. That rain is coming down. She's off on a 16-day round trip to Iceland and Greenland. It's not often we see cruise ships pop into Greenland. Iceland we see quite often. They pop into the fjords and they head up to Iceland.
I'm on VTS, that's what we see. Thank you. And I've got no immediate traffic for you at this time.
But this one is quite different. I'll see if I show you. The new offer does make a log into the map. Captain, come on, Captain, get your act together. Too busy listening to thunder on your outside microphone. That's what we're doing. Well, the shipmate Lee Hitchin. Welcome aboard, shipmate. Mate, thanks for becoming a member. Grab yourself a mug of grog down there in the galley. Right. Now we've got this Disney fantasy at the other end of port. But the Emerald Princess, so she's off on this interesting loop cruise here. Off over to Greenland. And she's calling in. First of all, I mean, it's an interesting itinerary. First of all, calling in at Falmouth in the UK, then Cove in the Republic of Ireland, then Qaqortoq in Greenland, and then Nunavut in Greenland, and then Reykjavik in Iceland, Grandjöfur in Iceland, then back home to the wonderful port of Southampton. Gosh, look at that. It really is raining now. I wonder what it sounds like on the outside microphone. It almost sounds like hailstones. It's hailstones. So I was talking to a shipmate just a second ago, and they were over in near the Fawley refinery over in the New Forest, and they said they were having hailstones. I don't think we're going to get a horn noise from Disney Princess. Emerald Princess. Yes, so this is a 15-day Portugal-France passage. Again, see that it's completely full. Balconies are all sold out. This is for October this year. Probably what I would be trying to do for next year. We've got our group cruise at a similar time, so I can't do it, unfortunately. But that's Southampton, Le Havre, Bilbao, Vigo in Spain, Funchal, Madeira, and then heading straight across to Fort Lauderdale in Florida. So that's 15 nights on board for $7.19. All the balconies are gone. We also had a shipmate this morning, right on the front of Emerald Princess, waving away. I think that's the first time we've had a waiver on an incoming ship. That's the bit of the ship I like to go to, right at the front there, right at the bow. Last time I was on Emerald Princess, I went up there, but it was a foul weather. Actually, a bit worse than today. It was a wet weather day, and it was blowing tremendously as I worked my way up to the pointy bit. The wind's not that high, is it? What's the wind like? No, not much of a wind, so I'm not entirely sure why tug assistance is required. Well, shipmate Alex, welcome aboard, shipmates. Many thanks for subscribing. So we've got the tug Mercurius down here. It's Fitz Mercurius. She's aiding Emerald Princess on the bow. Yeah, it's thick, heavy rain. Shipmate Spike. Oh, yeah, it says we're on Disney Fantasy. Sail away party postponed until 10:10 due to rain. Well, I'm not surprised. I'm assuming the sail away party is on the outside decks. Yeah, so that's not going to be very good today, is it? Especially with thunder and lightning forecast. Don't want half your guests being electrocuted before you even leave port. Looks like it's brightening up slightly here, report. This list is wrong because the Emerald Princess has changed the time, but the Disney Fancy is still due away at 4:45. A couple of shipmates on their balconies there, braving the weather. Oh, I'll play for shipmates in the chat. Who have we got in the chat then? We've got lots of shipmates in the chat. I'll have to whip through this quite quickly. I noticed there were quite a few waiting earlier. Well, shipmate David, or the Georgina Stevenson. I noticed a couple of you were there this morning for our early morning broadcast. Just whiz through this a little bit quickly. Or the UK cool guy. Or there Elizabeth Liebland. Or there Lucas Marshall. Or there Pam Wolf.
7-1, please.
Or there Ellie Murley. Or there Raymond Morris. Or there Elizabeth G.
Okay.
Or there Josh.
On the fire gate.
Or there Barbara.
Excelsus.
Or there Michael White. Oh, noisy people on the radio. Or there Raymond Morris. And ahoy there CS28. And ahoy there Kelly Marshall. Right, I think I've upped the speed.
I'm ready and confirmed. Swinging ground, thank you.
Ahoy there the Three Mouseketeers. Yeah, guessing you're a Disney fan favourite.
Yeah, berth 5, and can't speak to the forward tug and I can't slow the bow down.
Oh. Can't slow the bow down. That's not good.
Yeah, you're on it to half now. Now. And build up to full. Okay, build up to full.
Oh, the rain is really coming in.
On the Aston, left one.
Not sure which tug they're talking about.
Bargate half.
Oh yeah, Bargate.
Aston half. Bargate stop.
I'm sorry, I'm just looking to see which ships they're manoeuvring. Ah, down one of the oil tankers down at the other end. I suspect suddenly they've had a gust of wind come through. It's probably made their docking slightly here.
Aston down to 1/4.
Yeah, I'll mute that because we don't want to really hear what's going on down there. As interesting as it is, I think they're having troubles. Surprisingly, or not surprisingly, there are not many people out on deck, are there? Oh, there's a few people there huddled in the corner. I think the balconies must be okay because the wind is coming up Southampton water, so it's probably not making the balconies wet on the starboard side. Oh, it's supposed to have been raining all day. The forecast has been for rain all day, and it hasn't rained at all. There's been the odd little shower, and all of a sudden now, just when we want some good weather, it's suddenly gone crazy. Well, the shipmate Lee Hitchens says, "Oh, can you tell me?" Oh, I think that was lightning. I'm going to put that as my microphone on. Lightning. That sounded like it struck something nearby. It was a real boom. I don't know if you heard that in time. I heard it over my headphones. But it's absolutely pouring now. Wow, that is absolutely pouring.
See Spanish on VTS. Very good afternoon to you. See Spanish on VTS. That's all copied for information. The Disney Fantasy. That station is now shortly underway from 102. And she's requesting now to swing in the upper swinging ground.
Oh, upper swinging ground for Disney. Oh, that's interesting. Gosh, yeah, that was a real heavy shower just then. I don't think we've had any horns from Emerald Princess.
That's all copied from the back desk. We'll delay the inbound for a few minutes.
Yeah, well, the shipmate, where was it going? It was asking. The shipmate was asking about Iona, why she goes in forwards. It's all to do with the positioning of the air bridges and the length of the vessel.
Yeah, BTS Mercurius.
Mercurius BTS.
Yeah, that's me finished with the Emerald Princess, going back to 45.
Mercurius BTS, that's all copied. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
There we go. There's the Mercurius. She's finished her duties. I think she was here just in case. Yeah, that was a real bang I heard over the microphone. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's hail or not. I can't tell. It's certainly very loud. And I had the outside microphone on. Yeah, I think it's stopped now. Well, the shipmate Jill Marsh, she says, according to the lightning map, it's hitting Southampton hard. Yeah, I'm not surprised. That was definitely noticeable. Oh, there's shipmate who's just subscribed. I'm sorry, I missed you there. I'm busy multitasking, not necessarily Captain's strongest suit. Well, I think whatever that was, that storm, it has passed. I don't know if you heard on the radio then, the Disney Fantasy is getting ready. She's singling up, but she's also heading to the upper swing ground, which is unusual. Normally they would go to the middle swing ground, which is where we want her to be, really, because we get a much better view. I think it's just the conditions. It was a sudden gust came through. Let's have a look at the weather. Yeah, see, look at that. If you look on the graph, there was a sudden gust, which is not what you want when you're trying to manoeuvre your vessel, especially a large multi-million-pound vessel. You don't want it sudden gusts of wind to come. Makes things very unpredictable. Oh, shipmate Spike saying Disney horn action. Can't hear any though. She's facing the wrong way. can't hear it. If this whole Disney horn is in action, and we can't hear it down this end, I'm afraid. The rain is not helping. Oh, how disappointing. Our first departure with the Disney Fantasy as a scheduled cruise from the port of Southampton, and we're struggling to see and struggling to hear. Look at that, it's really thick here in port. So somewhere there is the Emerald Princess, and I can't see it. Oh, there we go, just about to see it on itching cam. What bad weather. Oh, hello. I can see the Disney though.
VTS Red Jet 7 shortly away from Town Quay for cows, please.
I'm going to stick with Disney now.
VTS, that's always please, thank you. Emerald Princess, just past Dockhead now, out of bound.
That's all copy, thanks very much.
There you go, so you can see Disney Fantasy, she's pulling away from the dockside here. She's heading... I've heard that she's heading into the upper swing ground, which, if that's true, that's that way. So she'll be heading... Oh, she'll be heading up here to the top and swing around up there. So she might blow a horn a few more times, perhaps. I was running a little poll earlier asking shipmates how many times they thought Disney might blow a horn. We've got 4% of people think 0 times, 14% think 1 time, 29% think twice, and over 50% think 3 or more times.
VTS Emerald Princess is approaching Western Shelburne.
Emerald Princess, VTS, that's all copy, thank you, Western Shelburne.
We have had numbers for Emerald Princess, which I wrote them down earlier. Which I'm sure I did. Put them in the chat. That's rolled off the top. Anyway, Emerald Princess, she had, it was 3,100 passengers on board. So yes, more than double occupancy. This time of year, they're all really busy. Ships we've had in are really busy. Disney Fantasy, first time we've seen her report. She's actually older than I was thinking she was. Built in 2007, 18 years old. And she is off on a 13... Nope, not the wrong cruise. She's off on a 5-day trip. 5-day round trip, Spain from Southampton. It's calling it La Coruna and Bilbao, and back to Southampton. So a bit like this one here. This is only a La Coruna destination, no Bilbao for this one. Gives you an idea of some pricing on Disney ships. I know they're not necessarily the cheapest of cabins. Getting loads of rumbles coming through. I don't know if you can hear that over the microphone. I can hear it on my headphones. Sometimes my headphones seem more sensitive than what other people can hear. Yes, 3,178 passengers and 1134 crew on Emerald Princess. Getting constant rumble out there. How about a 7-day Western European cruise on Disney? A deluxe ocean view with veranda. $15.69 per person, based on 2 sharing. That doesn't seem so bad, does it? 3 nights in the Netherlands cruise from 10:27. Gives you an idea of what's included on a Disney cruise. Looks Looks like plenty of shipmates in the chat here. I'm just casting my eye across quickly. Looks like plenty of you are off on a cruise at some point on Disney. Well, the shipmate Simon Fenton, welcome aboard, shipmate. Hey, thanks for subscribing. Yeah, conditions aren't great here at the moment in port. Oh, it's cleared up a little bit on Itching Cam. Oh. Just a bit of sun over on the Isle of Wight. Yeah, a little blue sky and blackness over the port. Yeah, shipmate Michael White's getting stereo thunder. He's got thunder in Bangkok where he lives. Excellent. Oh, the shipmate CS28 is definitely hear it. Okay, good. Yes, it's quite quiet on my headphones, but I can definitely hear it rumbling away out there. Well, the shipmate Angela Reed, she's heading out on Fantasy in September. Shipmate Alfman says, I can hear the rumbles. Since Norfolk Captain, we need a good storm. Yes, well, I think everyone needs a good storm in the country. We've had an extended period of good weather, and I notice that the forecast for the next couple of weeks is actually very good with no rain, so it's just today and a couple of days of the weekend. And after that, it's going to be incredibly hot and dry. Shipmate Becky Boo says, what a typical British welcome for her first time in Southampton. Yes, I think you're right, shipmate. Typical British welcome. Although not her first time, she was here during lockdown in November 2020. I don't think that really... She wasn't actually on a cruise. She was just... It was one of those lockdown things where the ships were buzzing around and resupplying. No passengers on board.
Jet 6 VTS 62, just in that small copy, thank you. The Emerald Princess, she's just been down to Lake outbound. And the Disney Fantasy, she's going to be swinging in the swinging route. Once swung and cleared, the C-span Oceana will depart from SCT 1 out.
Shipmate Edward Coates asking the important questions here. Oh, yeah, still hear some rumbles. Shipmate addicted to Disney said if there is lightning, they generally close the open decks. I'm not surprised. You would be quite vulnerable out on the water to the ship being hit by lightning, which would be fine for the ship, but not if you're standing up on the top deck. Shipmate Edward Quotes asks the important question. He says, has the Disney Fantasy got a choice of musical horns? Yes. That's the shipmate Ben there says 11. Yes, my understanding is 11 horns. Somebody reeled off all the different tunes the other day. A lot of the classics and a few of the sort of modern ones, I think. That's what it looked like to me. Yeah, look, the little sun's gone here now, though. Looks like more rain. Yeah, initially the Disney Fancy was supposed to be at the lowest middle swing ground, right in front of our camera here, but instead she's gone to the upper swing ground. Shipmate Cruise Lover says they love Disney. Shipmate Michael White's asking, will there be a different captain on board? I don't know. What people are saying that Captain Wesley is on board. We're not sure if he's remaining or not. Shipmate Josh says that we are getting Disney Dream next year. We had Disney Dream before. She's very stingy on the horn front. Let's hope Disney Fantasy makes up for it. Shipmate Christine Nicholson says, is Captain Wesley on board? I don't know. I have to ask someone. He was, and I'm not sure if he still is. Someone's asking if they're getting wet down in Mayflower Park. Oh yeah, look, there's quite a few shipmates down there. This is what the Disney ship does to you. Brings all the shipmates to the park. Oh, looks like Disney Fantasy is now arriving with a spot of sun up there. My anti-pigeon measures getting in the way. Shipmate 3MK is 29 days and will be on board. Shipmate Spike says yes, Wesley was on the tannoy. So there you go. Anyone's asking, Captain Wesley is at the helm. Thank you for that, Shipmate Spike. Shipmate Mark Page says that Cruise Mummy is currently on board, and she also says Captain Wesley is in charge. Excellent. Blues Planet Andrew Monument picked up my subtle reference. Well done, shipmate. Shipmate Michelle Clark is on her countdown to join Fancy on the 18th with daughter Lizzie. Can't wait. No, I bet. I wonder how old your daughter is. I bet she probably can't wait for that either. Or saying that I don't think age is an issue. Is that most shipmates can't wait. Still getting the occasional rumble. Look at that, it's real bit of sun there. It's a peculiar day. English summer. Now, what do you expect? Shipmate addicted to Disney, obviously hot on the Disney information. It says 22/7. It's rumoured to be the newer Triton ship, the Disney Wish. First sailed in 2022. Ooh, well, that'd be interesting. Yeah, look at that. It's very dark over there in the port of Southampton, where you've got some good flashes of lightning. The colour of that sea, really emerald. Seems like the thunder has ceased. Ah, there you go. She started her spin clockwise, or to bow to starboard. So a quick scroll back through the chat here. Well, the shipmate Dave says the weather is exactly the same here in the US where I live. Well, there we go. Apparently we've got international weather today. Shipmate Alpha Mama says, Captain, did you know the word for someone who loves storms is serenophile or pluviophile? No, I didn't know that at all. Well, I didn't know there was such a thing. It is quite nice to hear. I do quite like the sound of heavy rain, the rumble of thunder in the distance. A sort of hot summer's evening. Yeah, it does definitely bring back memories. Oh, ahoy there, shipmate Michael White. Many thanks for your kind donation. I will convert that into Dancing Man beer. Probably not this evening, though, because I have a feeling if I sit outside, I'll get wet.
Malo VTS received question, between which boys do you plan to rejoin the main family?
Oh, with a shipmate Oscar's nature program. It says it's his mum's birthday. Can you give her an ahoy? Her name is Julie. Well, ahoy, Julian. Happy birthday. This is they're going on their first cruise on Iona, so it'll be on Saturday.
Maintain a distance of no closer than 2 cables, please, from the vessel are currently anchored.
I'll give it a go, but yes, we had a good view of Dumbo this morning as she came in. It's Dumbo on the stern, busy doing the final bit of painting. I think it was Mickey Mouse on Disney Dream, if I remember correctly. I was talking to a shipmate earlier, and it just suddenly occurred to me, I don't actually know what Mickey Mouse is. I mean, I know he's a mouse with big ears, but what is Mickey Mouse? Is it a television program, or is it just a cartoon? Is there still Mickey Mouse things? I know it's the emblem of Disney, but...
CTS, Red Falcon, shortly departing Royal Perth Coast.
Red Falcon, VTS, ma'am, that's received, thank you.
Thank you.
I'm not sure I could ever tell you the last time I saw anything to do with Mickey Mouse. Do they make modern Mickey Mouse films, or I don't know. Perhaps I do. Perhaps he's on the Disney Channel, which I don't have. That would explain quite a lot, I suspect. Ahoy, the shipmate Jackie Mellor. She's ahoy from a sunny Sutton Coalfield. Been watching while gardening with a drop of something cold to refresh. Oh, shipmate after my own heart there. Do with something cold to refresh with. Well, the shipmate Kenny007 says they were down in the park this morning. God, they were keen shipmates to be down in Mayflower Park this morning. Shipmate Ben says they still do various Mickey content. No, I suppose they do. It just suddenly occurs to me that I don't actually know. I just don't. You see all the other Disney well, I don't know. I guess you do, like Disney cartoons and so on. But it just suddenly occurred to me that, I don't see much of Mickey Mouse. Yeah, maybe it's something aimed more at children than captains. Oh, speaking of which, in case you're wondering, shipmates, I am the captain of the Solent Ships YouTube channel, broadcasting to you live and direct from rather soggy port of Southampton this afternoon. I haven't heard any numbers from Disney, but I'm suspecting, like all the ships that are departing at the moment, are probably quite full. So she's got passenger capacity of anywhere from maximum double occupancy of 2,500, maximum occupancy of 3,500. I suspect there's probably somewhere in the region of 3,000 passengers on board. Well, the shipmate Spence, welcome aboard, shipmate. Many thanks for subscribing. Shipmate, I saw there, asked why she's sailing backwards. She's just doing a spin at the upper end of the port. Let me show you on the map. If I show you on the map, it might make sense. So we're down here watching up this way, and indeed Disney Fantasy's here. She was docked here, so she's gone to the upper swing ground, a little spin round, and then she'll come past. Normally they swing here, right in front of the camera, giving us a better view. But for some reason, not today. There we go, a little patch of sun there, over in Hive. Yes, I'd imagine there's somewhere in the region of 3,000 passengers on board and about 1,500 crew. She has one sister ship that we've seen in port before, and that's the Disney Dream. We had Disney Dream last year. So I don't know why Disney Dream only has one tune. I think Disney Dream only had one tune. And then the Disney Fantasy's got 11 tunes. I don't know. Shipmate Mary Morgan says I need to take a trip to Disney, complete your education. Yeah, maybe not. Shipmate Vanessa says she's watching and packing, doing the final packing for Britannia tomorrow. Well, don't forget anything, shipmates. Don't forget your multi-adapter for plugging into things. Actually, no, you won't need that on Britannia, will you? Don't forget your phone charger then. Well, there's shipmate Mr. Adventure Logger says we will be on this ship in 3 weeks, going to France. So you must be on that one. No. I thought I had a French cruise on here. No. Okay. Well, I can't see how much that potentially cost and where it went to. Shipmate Elizabeth Leebold says, come on, Captain Wesley, play us a tune. Yeah, I know. There we go. She's finally turning around, pointing the right way. It really is peculiar weather today. There we go. Got a clear view now on Netley. Very dark when we look over to the mainland from Cowes. Oh, look at that. You can't see. The Solent's okay, but everything in between not looking particularly good. Well, the shipmate Ben told me, oh yes, this is the forward funnel. Is for looks. Also, a teen space now will become a suite on dry dock in October. Yes, I think that was what was happening with Disney Dream when she departed from here. She was off to dry dock, and they were turning the funnel into a suite. I can't quite imagine how that works. It could be quite interesting. You'd be right at the top of the ship, wouldn't you? You'd have the highest suite in the entire ship, and if you've got like a panoramic view, it'd be phenomenal, wouldn't it? You'd see absolutely everything. Yeah, probably the suite I'd be after. Oh, there, shipmate Elite. Welcome aboard. Many thanks for subscribing.
VTS Disney Fantasy, yes.
Disney Fantasy VTS, good afternoon, received, thanks.
Well, she's all swung now. Shipmate Simon says they're packing and waiting to join Fantasy on Monday. Oh, she's back on Monday. Of course, yes, it's only a short cruise, isn't it?
Good afternoon. Clear to proceed if this is safe to do so.
Shipmates addicted to Disney. I knew some of. No, they're talking about the front funnel. The forward funnel is actually a cabin. I think it's on Disney Dream, and this one's being converted. Shipmate Addicted to Disney says it's a concierge suite over 2 floors, usually sleeps 6 to 8 people. Oh, it just sounds phenomenal being right on top. That's the sort of location I'd like. Definitely. Shipmate Addicted to Disney says Fantasy has the same horns as Dream. I'm pretty sure when Dream was in port, she only played this one tune. I don't remember playing any more than one tune. It was always the same. It was the Disney tune. Well, it sounds like the thundering's gone. I've been listening to the outside microphone and haven't heard any more. Now I can just hear the announcements from the Red Funnel Ferry. Yes, there's a lot of requests for Disney to honk a horn. That would be perfect. I've noticed that the Cunard ships, when they pass Town Quay here, they often honk their horns. Yeah, shipmate Ellie confirms with me that Disney Dream only had one tune when she was in port. That's what I thought. I didn't think we heard different ones. Sounds like the rain might be coming back again. Well, shipmates getting on. Yep, still a good number of ships. Oh, they've all got umbrellas though. Yeah, actually, that's a good point. It's not particularly windy today, so it's ideal umbrella weather. But yes, I can hear the rain or the hail coming back. Shipmate Carol says Dream definitely has more than one. We heard them a lot in Hamburg last year. When Disney Dream was here, she only ever played one tune, and sometimes didn't even play that. It was really annoying. She'd be here, she'd spin and then disappear without even honking a horn. It should be a requirement that she plays at least one of all her tunes. Shipmate Becky Boo says, yes, when we sailed on her in Hamburg last year, she showcased all of her horns. Well, why doesn't they do that here? No, in here, all I've ever heard is the Wish Upon a Star one. That's the only horn I've ever heard out of Disney Dream. Shipmate Jasmine Manning says the Dream played all of them every day on the eastbound transatlantic last year. Actually, I think they do play them, but sometimes we can't hear them because they're not particularly loud. But I haven't. The ones I have heard that are loud enough to pick up, it's only ever been the one. Well, shipmate Ian Cruise Guy. He's been a member for 38 months. I'm presuming that's what he's referring to. He says, that's gone quick. Yeah, that has gone quick, isn't it? I'm hearing rumbles again. I might just turn the outside microphone on in case of Disney hornage. Shipmate Saz Mouse says, I think all the Disney ships only do one horn in port. they save the other tunes for during the cruise. Midday at Sea. Ah, okay. They might at least play it once in port, because I would say Disney Dream probably only played it 50% of the time, 3/4 of the time. Certainly not every time. Well, the shipmates, Joanne Peters asking when does the Disney ship return to Southampton? Monday, shipmate. Back on 5th of August. And she's in Southampton, the Disney Fantasy in Southampton for the entirety of the summer until the 3rd of November, where she then departs transatlantic, ultimately arriving at Port Canaveral in Florida. Shipmate flying Bedstead says they're currently on Emerald Princess. Missed the sail away. They were stuck in the bar. Oh, being stuck in the bar. What a tragedy. Our ship is playing the Foghorn tune. Excellent. I don't know quite where you are though. I wonder if I can see you on the map.
Emerald Princess, be distance, next 40%, the PLZ Hub, 1745 Bravo.
Yeah, I'm looking at the map and you are somewhere over there in the cloud. So yes, I'm not surprised you're playing that Foghorn. Still getting some rumbles. It's very impressive. Well, the rain's come back again. Should definitely give the shipmates down there in Mayflower Park a honk. They deserve it, but standing out there in this foul weather. Although I'm not sure we're going to hear it over the rain. Oh, what bad timing. Pouring down again. I'm not sure there's going to be enough rain to sort people's gardens out or fill the reservoirs. It's not helping our visibility. Probably give my camera lens a bit of clean. Disney Fantasy, christened by Mariah Carey. This, to me, is the soundtrack of a British camping holiday in the summer. Shipmate Neil Monday says, any brave wavers on board? I think shipmates earlier said that when there's thunder and lightning around, they close all the outside areas down. Don't want shipmates getting fried. rain is coming down. Well, that was quite the rollout then. With a shipmate Red Arrows 2025. Many thanks for subscribing. I don't know how many tunes you heard, but if she plays 11 tunes, I think we might have had 11. Difficult to tell because some of them were drowned out by the rain. How annoying, because earlier on we had some really nice weather. And then just when she's coming past, the heavens open. Look at it. Awful. Anyway. Old shipmate Spike says they only play Star Wars on May the 4th. Aha, I see. Sneaky. Well, that was quite impressive. Certainly much better performance than Disney Dream. Disney Dream, was when she was in port, she might play one tune once. And then sometimes she wouldn't play any tune. So thumbs up there for Captain Wesley and Disney Fantasy. Good job. And I hope those shipmates that braved it down to Mayflower Park enjoyed that. Oh, what weather. Yeah, what weather indeed. Well, mate, Fiona McNichols is currently driving bus round York, listening to the commentary. Not warnings in the rain. Well, I'm amazed you heard that in your bus. It was quite faint. I hope it came across well. Unfortunately, the rain rather did dampen the experience. Oh, it is shocking weather out there. I can hear the outside microphone and it sounds torrential. It's got an English Day at the Beach written all over it, that soundtrack. Oh, it's getting even more. Very dramatic departure, though, if you're on board. We've got over on here, one of the red funnel ferries is waiting for Disney to pass by. Not that we can see a great deal. Well, this shipmate Kex says it's raining cats and dogs. It is indeed. I wonder if that's a German expression as well.
VTS, Red Jet 6, shortly departing Town Quay for West Coast.
Let's have a look. What can we see over in Cowes?
Red Jet 6 VTS,
Ooh,
the Red Eagle,
not much either.
Town Quay, outbound traffic, Disney Fantasy, just to the south of you. The cleared town.
That's all copied. Thank you.
See, it's not even raining over on the Isle of Wight. Chap there's walking his dog, but look at that. Absolute sea of nonsense in the middle of the Solent there. We should be seeing this Emerald Princess is out there. Emerald Princess is out there somewhere, but absolutely no idea where she is. And that's just a wall of rain, what looks like a couple of 100 meters from the camera. Bizarre, isn't it? Wow, I don't think I've seen such heavy rain here in port where you can barely see the ship just there in the middle swing ground. Well, the shipmate Georgia Hambler, welcome aboard, shipmate. Many thanks for subscribing. And again, there's the Emerald Princess there somewhere. Just can't see a thing. There'll be foghorns. Oh, I think I just saw a flash of lightning. Going with the outside mic. Princess there somewhere. Look at that, just a wall of water there in the middle of the Solent. Barely make out the Disney fantasy. I haven't heard any numbers on the radio. Even on port cam here, you can just about make out the masts. Not much beyond the mast. You can see the illuminated Mickey Mouse logo on the chimney there at the top. Emerald Princess somewhere there. It's quite a long way. Emerald Princess, she's rounding Bramble Bank here, and the camera's here. And we're looking across there, and it's not that far, yet you cannot see the ship at all. Completely disappeared in a bank of rain. I think it's just easing up a bit now. Almost had the worst weather the entire day. In fact, I'd go as far to say it's the worst weather we've had the entire week, even month. Looks like she's blowing a foghorn now. No, can't see on Mavic cam. Can't see on itching cam. Can't see anywhere. No, finally see Disney. No, I mean Princess. Disney Princess, not Disney Princess. Emerald Princess. She's zoomed out of the fog. Boy, the shipmate Miscellaneous Trails says, still a fine sight. This is a great channel. Well, thank you very much, shipmates. That's the sort of compliments we like. Don't tell the captain too often it'll go for his big head and not to buy a bigger hat. Once the Disney fantasy goes past Dockhead, I think I'm going to struggle with any sort of picture because there is a ship. I mean, if you can see that, you've got really good eyesight, but there's a hint of a ship there. Probably the best we've got at the moment is over on the Isle of Wight cam. I'll turn the outside microphone off. The road noise is very wet now. Got a bit of a lean going around that corner. Hold on to your rum-based cocktail, shipmates. Well, just clearing up here, though. Definitely more rumbles going on. I can hear foghorns as well. And look at that, just a mere 10 miles down Southampton water, and it's sunny in the middle of the Solent. Well, I hope you enjoyed that one, shipmates. Very unusual weather circumstances we're having today. Very peculiar indeed. Peculiar weather here in the port of Southampton. It's been lovely for most of July, and even most of this morning. Well, I've been out and about today, and I was expecting it to be rather wet, and no, it turned out to be rather nice. A few heavy spots here and there, but just as the ship is departing, look at that, the heavens open. Things go wrong. Although we did get a good serenade from the horns, but it was just as the heavens opened, and all I could hear was the rain splashing down on the roof. Next live stream will be tomorrow, Friday. We have 3 ships tomorrow: the Regal Princess, the Britannia, and the Arcadia. Saturday, Ventura, Iona, and Sky Princess. Sunday, Independence Seas, Avia, and Queen Anne. Also Norwegian Prima. So we've got 3 on Friday, 3 on Saturday, 4 on Sunday, and on Monday, 3 on Monday. The Ada Perla, the Borealis, and the Oceana Vista. Then Tuesday, Disney Fantasy all by herself. And I've looked at the weather forecast for Tuesday, and it's going to be sunny and clear. So hopefully we'll get some better audio. We won't be, and some better visuals. We won't be struggling to see the ship. Very peculiar weather indeed. Shipmate Virtual Pilot says, just been down there myself, soaked from the rain. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Still getting the rumbles going on out there. Yep, so that's going to be quite a busy couple of days with live streams. And then after the Disney Fantasy, next will be Friday after, because again there's 3 ships on the Friday. Sorry, 3 ships on the Thursday, 1 on Friday, 4 on Saturday, 2 on Sunday with Disney Fantasy again. Depends on the seas. Yep, we'll keep at it. I'm sure we'll get some better coverage of Disney Fantasy, and if she's going to roll out those mini horns, that's absolutely fantastic. That's exactly what we need. Well, the Shipmate Nicholas Source is great stream this afternoon. Thank you. No problem, Shipmate. Thank you. I suppose at this point I should just say many thanks for everyone who's been watching this live stream. If you have enjoyed it, please do think about subscribing. It doesn't cost a penny, helps the channel out, and I certainly get lots of people contacting me saying, never seen your channel before, recommended it, or YouTube recommended it, and absolutely brilliant. Many thanks also to my subscribers, PayPal donors, Patreons, members of the channel, and of course most of all the Blue Spanner crew for helping out in this live stream and all the others. I'll turn the outside microphone off. I think we've had enough thundering noises. Looks like it's clearing up slightly over on the Isle of Wight. Difficult to tell. I'm not sure which way the rain cloud's coming from, but which way to the weather wind? The wind is from the... Oh, there's another big rumble of thunder out there. It's just not stopping this evening. I don't think I've heard as much thunder as this in a very long time.
VTS received Red at 16, stake out, and the Disney Fantasy claims the Zogo.
I would try and have a look at Disney Fantasy, but I don't think she's going to be visible. She's just be disappeared in a cloud of rain. Let's give it a go anyway. See if I can get something. Yep, no. Brighter. But it's still pretty murky. How funny the weather's so different in different parts of just a small area of Southampton. Sure the other cow's cam's going to see much. Yeah, it's very murky. Supposedly she's there somewhere. Can't see it myself. It's cleared up down Southampton water there. Right, shipmates, hope you've enjoyed that one. I should be logging off now. I should restart now. And I'll see you all Friday for the next one. Till next time, shipmates.
VTS, eastbound Oceana, complete that 300.